Hi guys, welcome back to some more FIFA 14 career mode action. I've had a quick look for a few young strikers and I found a couple. First one is Sergej Kone, who is at Fulham, but he's 17 years old. You see he's got some great physical stats there. Acceleration, agility, sprint speed and balance could be unbelievable. His finishing is between 64 and 74 and he's some good shot power as well. Second guy is this guy, Ronald Mater, who plays for Wigan. The only thing that lets him down is his strength, but he has some really good acceleration, jumping, sprint speed and balance, finishing between 62 and 72. And then there is this guy, Michael Drennan, whose strength once again lets him down, but look at that finishing statistic between 72 and 82. So I'm going to inquire. I've asked my scout to already have a look at these, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to inquire. They're all on the loan list, but I want to see how much, if I could, buy them. Actually, what I'll do, guys, I'll quickly just show you their wages as well. Kone's on 2,250. I think Mater is on slightly more. I'm sure he was when I looked. No, he's on the same. Is it Drennan then that's on more? One of these guys, unless I didn't put the one I was thinking of on my shortlist. It could be Drennan. If not, I know there was a Liverpool. Yeah, there's this guy Drennan. He's on 6,000. There was Jordan Urbe as well, who plays for Liverpool, but he was I think he was on 10 grand a week, and I thought that was a little bit too much. Let's just go and see if negotiations have all been done. Yep, Singh has left, and you see there. Let's have a look at this. He was on £750 a week with AFC Wimbledon. He's now on 20,000 a week with Stoke, which is it's a fair chunk. But let's move forward. Hopefully we get some enquiries back pretty soon, and we can just find out what these guys are worth and whether we can bring them in. I'm not expecting any updates on the scout reports. Drennan, 625,000 for this guy. Kone, 500,000. He's only 17, as we have another offer for Ua from Valladolid. Reject that. So Kone is the potential signing for now. Kone was 500,000 and Drennan was 625. I'm just making a quick note of those for when it comes to transfer deadline date. I'm not expecting my scout to have any update on those. What we shall just see is probably going to say 30 days plus. Yeah, that's what I expected. Tell you what, I'm going to have a quick look at them in the shortlist. Just want to have a look at them side by side and see how they look, for the simple fact that it's more this guy Kone compared to compared to Drennan. Kone has a lot better acceleration. All his physical stats are a lot better. Aggression, okay for Kone, it's not that high. His vision's a lot better. Ball control is slightly better for Kone. His passing is better. Dribbling is better. Finishing, sorry. For Kone, his high is just what Drennan's low is. Heading accuracy the same. Short pass is a lot better for Kone. Long shots for Drennan. And curve for Drennan is it's a lot better, but Drennan is he's 22. Interesting. I am very undecided about which way to go between these two. Obviously, Drennan does have the finishing, and he seems more of a complete player for what I want now. But Kone may help me out in the near future. Let's see what his future first team player. So I'm going to try and buy Kone. He's on slightly less wage. I'll go 400,000 and see what Fulham say to that. He's got 1 year, 6 months left in his contract. If I can get him for around 400,000, I'll offer him slightly better wages, but have him as a first team. Well, actually, I'll try and get him as a squad player, a squad rotation player. And if he won't accept that, then I'll look to offer him a first team football. But 3 players leaving on international duty. Transfer offer for Ua again from Bologna. Just reject that. Right. Wigan Mata 1.1 million. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be signing him. Right, let's advance to transfer deadline day, as we have an office. Fulham transfer offer accepted, 400,000. Okay, so I'll offer this guy 2,500 a week, 10% goal bonus, 4-year deal. Offer him at squad rotation. Rather than being a future first team player, he's going to get first team football, but he's going to be part of the squad rotation. And we will see what he says to that. As Thiago moves from Arsenal to Man City, and Matthews has gone from Celtic to Liverpool for 6.5 million. An office. Is this going to be Kone? Contract offer accepted. Contract offer declined. He wants a bigger role. Important first team player. See if he accepts that. I know the wage is what he was on, so it's a case of I'm not dangling both carrots in front of him right now. I'm just going to dangle one of the carrots in front of him. If he says yes, great. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Contract declined. Okay, so he wants more money. 2,750, 4 years. Important first team player. It's an extra £500 a week. We added about an extra 20% to his wage. Maybe just a little bit more, 22% to his wage. He's going to come back and say no, isn't he? Declined. Yep, I'll go to 3 grand, and if you won't take 3 grand, then sod you. 3,000, 15%, 4 years. Important first team player. Be nice to get him in, just as obviously he's 17, he's going to be up and coming, and the fact that he's got good physical attributes. His finishing was okay, but will get better over time. Offer accepted, 3 grand. I'm happy with that. Leaves me with 783,000 and 6 grand a week on the old transfer wage budget. Sorry. Let's have a quick look in the shortlist. Just see if there was anyone else that we could use to bolster the squad. There is this Ademi who we could look to bring in to help out in the defence. Where else can he play? Just centre back. He's Swiss. How much did he want per week? 3 grand. 4-year deal. We'll offer him a squad rotation. I'm not going to offer him any more than a squad rotation, and we'll see if he accepts that. I don't need another left back. I'm okay there. Right mid, Lucas. Know what? No, I'm gonna remove him from my shortlist. It's just too much money. Mohamed Mekki, I'd love to sign this guy. He's got great finishing, but I think he wants about 4 grand. Yeah, he wants 4,000, so can't really. I'll tell you what. He's been without a club for a while. I'll offer him 3 grand, 15, 4 years. Important first team player. Just to be cheeky and see if I can get him in for that price. There's no one else really, so we'll just leave it as that. Those 2 players will help the squad out should they come in, but I'm not going to worry if they don't. We have one office. Transfer offer for a Lathabal again. Reject that. From QPR. I'll tell you one thing I do want to do though. I just want to check out the squad. So we've got 27 players. You know what? Yeah, I think that's okay. 27 players should be. We've got 3 keepers. That will help us out. So if none of these 2 say yes, then fair enough. We're okay. Oh wow, they're both accepted. Okay, accept that. He was Gelson Ademi was squad rotation, and this Meki wanted £4 a week. He's on £3 a week. Fantastic. Let's get him in. New signing arriving. New signing arriving. So Mohamed Meki was an important first team player. He had decent finishing. Meki 65. What's his finishing? 73. And it was Ademi who is on 62, so he's good cover. And we do have really decent cover. Central midfield, I've got 2 players on the bench. Only 1 player, I would say, left is left mid, but we've got Laba who can play there as well. Actually, Meki, you can play in the cam role, can't you? But I don't really have that. But he can play centre forward, so he can play up front. So guys, we are going to be picking up at least 1, if not 2, youth scouts. I think that's definitely the best thing. I'm going to try and go for the best one I possibly can, and just spend the money on getting him. They want to be having decent judgment, decent ability. I think it's the best thing to do is just get the best one that's available to us. Right, 2 offices. Update from Germany. Update. £107 million was spent. Right, youth staff. Hire youth staff. Oh Jesus Christ, they're shit. I'm sorry guys, I am not going to hire any of them. I'll go back in a couple of weeks time and see if there's any better, but 1-star ability, 1-star potential, there is no way I am going to sign those. There's just no need. I mean, we'll get crap, and I don't want crap. I want decent, good quality in there. Time to have a look at these offices. Press conference, yes, we will use that. I will motivate my team. Update from Germany, 1 player, update from Germany. Right. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Squad. Need to sort this team out. A couple of areas need improving. Well, not improving, but we need to take players out. So Romero out, Hwang Sok Ho in. Actually, his morale is pretty low. Zakrison Bagnac, let's give you a debut. Frankham, Pell, Jung, Laba, Wirtz, Karaskal, Lapin, Zakrison, Drury on the bench, Sabols, Kone, Maya out, Masonda is also booked, Meki. Let's have you on there, Sabals, Horseshoe, Ademi. I'm liking the look of that team. Let's actually see how we're doing in terms of games to be played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in February, 1, 2, 3, 4 in March, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in April, none in May. Okay, so that's 15 games to go. After the game against Wickham, I will check and see if there are any other youth scouts available, and I will check every so often. But we're playing Sheffield United in this game, who won 1, drawn 1, lost 1 of their last 3. Definite clean sheets in there for them. But none today. Dursun, Wirtz and Laba with the goals. Meki came on, which is good news. Kone was also on the bench but was an unused substitute. There's going to be 2 suspensions over and another press conference. This time it's to praise my team after that result. Right, let's move forward a couple of days. Final scout report on a player. Okay, what's he going to have to say about this guy? Finishing between 64 and 68. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go after him. Assistant manager, suspension over, and who? Hey boss, the upcoming match is pretty important to us, and I feel I should replace Lava on the team sheet. Vaheo, I have no doubt that you will. I just wanted to basically give you a rest after that last game because you needed one. So let's have a look. Vaheo, are you back in? What does the assistant manager says? He says yes. Durson, Moya, Rossetti, Lapin, Drury given a game. Musonda, Payne, Vaheo, Sabols, and Carrascal. We'll give Sabols a game. But also, Energy Meki is looking low, so let's get him out. And let's have Warner there. Damie, let's give you a bit of a chance. We'll have you on for Hwang Sok Ho. Yeah, it's just more a case of I want Sabols' confidence and morale to get up, so by playing him, hopefully his morale will increase. And hopefully a team like Wickham, who have lost their last 3, can be the ideal place for him to bag a couple of goals and just get that morale up. Carrascal has been playing well as well, so hopefully they will rebound off each other, but Payne has already put us 1-0 up. And Sabols does score. Wirtz comes off the bench to score. Kone also comes off the bench. Payne, Vaheo, Sabols and Wirtz with the goals. Vaheo from the penalty spot. Unfortunately we couldn't keep a clean sheet, but that's okay. So we are still second in the table now, only 1 point behind and let's go and have a look at youth staff. Hiya. AFC Wimbledon. Okay, so we've got Wordsworth. We're getting better, but I'd like someone that's at least 2 stars across the board. Well, sorry, not 2, 3 stars across the board. We should be able to pick someone up for £500,000 at least. That's got at least 1 3-star in them, but at least it's updating it, so we can see that over time it's going to be we are going to get the ability to get a better youth scout, but I don't want to buy one just for the sake of buying one right now. Maybe that Wordsworth, the 2-star will be good as a second youth scout, but I don't want to plunder my money into him only to be, say, 50 grand short of getting someone a lot better. Everyone's looking pretty okay for that team, so I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm not going to change a winning team. We're away at Plymouth, who have won 2 of their last 3, beat Wickham 3-1. We beat Wickham 4-1. They played Crawley as well and beat them. 3-0 win. Carrascal with a hat-trick. Holy shit, fella, you're going to be great next season. Need to get you as much game time as possible. AFC Wimbledon, your performance. Don't tell me you're pissed off with me, board. Michael Drennan, final report. Media have gathered. So, player. I am going to praise. Look at this Carrascal. 12 goals, 8.1 average. Praise his performances. About your performance, on behalf of the board, I want to acknowledge all the positive changes and the dedication we have seen you bring to the club. We know you've had a lot of pressure and speculation from the press, and we want to reassure you we feel no one better. I don't feel as though I've had any pressure from the press. Pressure's been from you, not giving me enough bloody transfer funds. But let's not dwell on that. We have a game coming up against MK Dons, and I'm not going to quick sim it because 1, they're our rival, and 2, we could realistically do with a win to put us up near the, well, put us top basically, with a couple of points above them as well. So I really would like to have a win in this game. Carrascal still in the team. Final scout report on Mater. Just go on that to get rid of it. Right, so at home as well, we could do with winning this game to, obviously, like I said, put us 2 points clear of MK Dons, and at least we can't be losing this game. So if we lose this game, we'll be 4 points behind MK Dons, which is not what we want. But Vaheo has put us 1-0 up. I'm sure Vaheo was our second top scorer on 11, so that may put him on 12. But coming into the second half, in fact we're in the second half, still 1-0. I would like that insurance goal. Are we going to make even any changes, Mr. Assistant Manager? Make some change. There we go. Meki off. Sabols on. Williams has been sent off, and it's a 1-0 win. Fantastic. Nice little drink there. to celebrate. Right, let's have a look at the table. We are 2 points clear of MK Dons. We are 4 points clear of Bristol City, 5 points clear of Birmingham. And well, look at that, there is a 17-point gap to Swindon in 6th place and 21-point difference between Preston, who are out the playoffs, and they're in 7th. Surely, this is our season. Simon Lappin, for the upcoming match, I would like you to play me. Well, fella, you probably will get a game. And it's just trying to make everyone happy, and also just keep the best players available. Right, youth scouts. Oh, this is what I was looking at, guys. We can sign this guy, Aaron Mulroy. Experience and judgment, get him signed for 680,000. We have 100,000 left in the budget, so I can send him out somewhere, I think. But I also don't know how much money I'm going to have to sign any players that he does find for me. But I will worry about that at the time. Don't need to worry about that right now, in all honesty. Right, change the team around. What do we need to do? What is going to be done? Right, Hornshoes, Christian, Romero, Lappin, Drury, Masonda, Payne, Lava, Kone, and Verts. Kone getting a game, which is really good. Rossetti, Durson, Vaheo, Pell, Carrascal, Meki, Hwang Sok Ho. Just drop you for the time being, Hwang Sok Ho, as I want a keeper on the bench. We are looking a really good team. I am looking forward to this team next season. I really do hope we get promoted this season. In the Championship next season would be a great time, and I'm hoping we can get promotion sealed as soon as possible. Donny, as we saw, they had lost their last 3 games, but they get a draw in this one. Kone gets off the mark for his AFC Wimbledon career. MK Dons must have won, as they are now level on points. So, but yeah, I would like to get we need to motivate my team. Come on. I would like to get promotion sorted as soon as possible. More for the simple fact is once promotion is in the bag, I feel as though I can give other players games. Say, give Warner a game and a few games. Hopefully we can seal promotion with 4 games to go, and I just give Warner those 4 games. I bring in a lot of the young players and give them games. Kone will have him starting every game up front, and just try and get players in that way, and just give a lot of players the ability and the experience. Right, so we're going to set up a scouting network, and we are going to go to my only concern with doing this now is I don't know how much I'm going to have to how much money I'm going to have. I'm only going to have 30,000 left, and I don't know whether I'm going to sign anyone that he actually finds. And again, to be honest, we're coming up to the end of the season, so I will get some money off the board for the season, won't I? For wherever I finish in the season, I will get some money from the board. So you know what? 6 months, 9 months, 3 months. There. 27,000. And what do we have in terms of wages? That's what I'm thinking of. It's what? Is it 20,000 to sign a player? So I can't, and it's £500 a week, aren't there? Tell you what, I'll move that all over to wages for now, and let's just get some more games done. See if we can get this season done Right, so a game against Chesterfield. Let's get this sorted, done and dusted as soon as possible. Get promotion done. Happily go with that team. Everyone is on form. Right, Chesterfield at home. They have been in bad form. They got one draw out of their last 3 games. Hopefully they can get nothing from this one. 3-0 win. Hwang Sok Ho sent off Viheo with 2, Rossetti with 1. Hwang Sok Ho, I mean, you are a great player, and I love you for the fact that you're one of my utility players, but I honestly think I may let you go.
Bristol Rovers 0, Bristol City 2.
Praise the team there. Hwang Sok Ho suspended, which we knew about.
Hilton Keynes Dons 1.
Oh, right, next game coming up in a couple of days' time, as Viheo's quality performances is the highlight. Wow, MK Dons are down to 4th. Bristol City are in. Oh shit! Actually, Bristol City are in 2nd, and they have a game in hand over us.
Shrewsbury Town 1.
That is a slight worry, so we cannot afford to slip up at all. What's the assistant manager going to say? Is Durson going to stay in? Yes, he does. We've got Rossetti, Romero, Lapin, Drury, Pell, Masonda, Laba, Carrascal, and Kone. I'm liking the look of that team. Verts up to a 71, Viheo up to a 77. We really do need promotion, I think, to keep some of our top players, some of our guys in the 70s. You've seen the attention that our goalkeeper's getting. Oh, Jesus wept. When he asked the assistant manager to change, surely he should change what's on the bench as well. For God's sake. Right, who's got the energy? Bagnac. You have, so I'll have you on the bench instead. Thank you. Yeah, you ask your assistant manager to do it. He should change the bench as well. But I know I've seen a couple of other people's career modes where they've asked the assistant manager to change it, and he's put a central defender in as like a right winger, and it's just screwed up sometimes. But game against Wimbledon, I saw there Bristol City had gone 1-0 up, but Durson has been sent off. Romero has put us 1-0 up. Kone 2-0 up. Viheo made it 3-0. Birmingham won. They beat Bristol Rovers, and Bristol City were winning last I saw. Bristol City won, as they are
Champions Cup.
2 points behind us still, but obviously they do have the game in hand. 1 player suspended, 1 player suspension over. Right, how are we looking? I may get 1 more game done in this episode, and then in the next episode I'll try and get the rest of the season done. Maybe make it another another half an hour episode and get the season done.
Wycombe Wanderers 0. Chesterfield 2.
Right, players leaving on international duty.
Shrewsbury Town.
Yada yada yada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press conference. Update. Let's not worry about that.
3. Milton Keynes.
Right, so we're playing Carlisle. Where?
Rotherham United 1. Notts County.
I was going to see where Carlisle were and give Warner a game, but I'm just going to leave it.
Swindon Town.
I really need to keep Ua in there, or Alathaba, whichever one you want to say.
Top of the table remain AFC.
Bench. It's done it again. We've got Durson on the bench. Jesus whipped. Let's have Warner on there. Yeah, really don't know why the assistant manager does that. Right, home to Carlisle, who have 1 win in their last 3, and they have several injured. 5-0 win. Verts with 4 goals. Holy shit. Right, office. Who is suspended this time? Rossetti. Too many yellows. Okay, that's an accumulation over time. I can handle that. Right, let's just skip forward. Top draw performances from Verts. I'm not surprised when he's getting 4 goals. We also have a press conference that I'm not going to worry about. Game against Bristol City. You know what? Yeah, let's leave with that game. We'll have this game as the blockbuster game to end the episode. Viheo Well, looks like he's in need of a rest. Rossetti out. Bagnac, no. Hwang-Sok Ho, no. Is that Chrisen?
Swindon Town, 0.
I'll go with.
United, 2. Wickham Wanderers, 0.
Actually, let's have a look. Who has got the better rating? Bagnac has, so we'll go with him.
Chesterfield, 2.
Um,
What that means for the league tables.
Raheo needs a rest. Laba in.
Wimbledon with 80
Rossetti off the bench. And we'll have Drury on the bench.
with a game in hand.
Is that Chrisen? Let's have you on there.
Moving down are Bristol City.
Yeah, that'll do.
79 points.
And let's get this final game done against
In 5th,
Bristol City, wasn't it? Who are in 3rd now.
with 63 points.
Um,
In 7th,
so they beat, well, they had a local derby, beat Bristol Rovers 2-0, beat Preston 2-0, then lost to Crawley 2-0. They have a few players injured and one suspended. Hopefully we can take all 3 points and just have that nice little buffer, but Rubio puts Bristol City 1-0 up after 8 minutes. I will now take a draw in this game. Surely we can get something out of this. Carrascal makes it 1-1 after 41 minutes. Bagnac is booked. A couple of substitutions for Bristol, one for us, and Wirtz puts us 2-1 up. Musonda on for Pell just to shore up that midfield, and yes, we get the 2-1 victory. Birmingham also won. It's going to put a huge difference there. So we are now 8 points ahead of Bristol City, who are in 3rd. We have 6 games left. Bristol City have 7. Birmingham have 7 games left. They're 3 points behind us, but we have a far superior goal difference. We have scored 80 goals this season and only conceded 29. Guys,
Chesterfield, 0.
I think playoffs are a guarantee now. Well, we're 21 points. There's only, in fact, I'm confident I can say playoffs are guaranteed. As confirmed, Wickham relegated and Bristol Rovers relegated. But for looking at the table, we are we're 24 points above Preston, and they've got 7 games left, so they can only amass 21 points from those 7 games, and we're 24 points clear of them, so we have a playoff place. That is a guarantee. But guys, I'll be back with you in the next episode where we will get the remainder of the season finished. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.